the tab 2 of my paper is the impact of tax incentive on small and medium enterprise SME growth in Lagos, Nigeria. Student ID 1801582. I dive into the paper direct. The Astra, the study examined the impact of incentive on the growth of small and medium enterprise SMEs in Lagos State, Nigeria from 2020 to 2025 using a descriptive research, design, and secondary data from 25 registered SMEs. Now, the topic, the research used 25 company from 25 registered company from Nigeria Stock Exchange to conduct the research from 2020 to 2025. That's to say that all of these companies that we use have reached their financial year end. From some of them from April, March, September, August, and what have you. So they have reached their financial year end. That was why we selected those companies so that the number of years we tally. I go straight into the introduction. So SME, from the introduction, we can see that 98% of businesses in Lagos are all SMEs. That's small and medium enterprise. 98% are SMEs, small and medium enterprise. And they also generate 84% of employment opportunity in Lagos State. The SMEs generate 84% of employment opportunity in Lagos, and they contribute 48% to the national GDP of the country. This SME contributes 48% of the GDP to the national GDP. So the statement, reason why we conducted this research, according to SAMAD 2017, they discovered that within a space of 5 years, many SMEs are bound to fail. So the reason why these SMEs are failing, maybe the incentive the government are giving them is not sufficient enough, or maybe the tax holiday is not really helping them, or the tax incentive or the tax deferment that government is giving to them is not helping them. So that is why they are failing. So we want to examine and analyze reason why they are failing and where they are making much progress. Let's dive into the literature review. The literature review is subdivided into 4 aspects. We have the conceptual framework, we have the profitability matrix analysis, we have the empirical framework, and we have the theoretical framework. The conceptual framework have to do with definition of the key variables that makes up the topic. Why the profitability matrix analysis, the net profit margin is a key matrix for examining SME profitability in Lagos State, and highlighted the impact of tax incentive and holiday in reducing operational costs, thereby promoting growth. So these are the matrices is what we use to determine if the tax holiday was really favorable or it was not favorable. While the empirical framework has to do with authors that have written something similar to tax holiday and tax incentive for SME in Lagos. So we have to bring in their view. So we examine their view and see what they are also saying. For the theoretical framework, the theory we use for this particular literature review was incentive theory of taxation, growth, and development. Let's quickly move into the research aim and research question. The aim of this research, this study aim to investigate the impact of tax incentive on the growth of SME in Lagos State. That's the aim. We want to see the impact of the impact of tax incentive on the growth of SME in Lagos State. So why the research question are follow. Is there any effect of tax holiday on the tax profit margin SME in Lagos State? Second question, do investment tax credits and tax deferment affect the total asset of SME in Lagos State? Is there any significant relationship between tax investment and the growth of SME in Lagos State? These are the three questions we are able to come up with to determine why if the tax effective was enough, and if it was why SME, why are they failing after 5 years? So these are the questions we were able to come up with. So now let's quickly move into the methodology. The methodology is divided into three aspects. Was subdivided into three aspects, which is the scope. The scope for this work, for this research work, the scope is covers SMEs in Lagos State, and secondary data was used to analyze the research question, was used to answer the research question. This secondary data were financial reports that was published on the Nigeria Stock Exchange market. Remember, I said that the 25 companies that we use to conduct this research are already registered with the Nigeria Stock Exchange. So we went there to the Nigeria Stock Exchange, download this financial report, and we use it to analyze the project. Then the research philosophy. The study adopted positivism research philosophy. This study adopted positivism research study. Reason being that because it is concerned with testing relationship between tax investment and the growth of small and medium enterprise, SME, in Lagos State, using observable and measurable data. That was the reason why we adopted this research, positivism research for this study. So data analysis approach. Data collected from the above source. What is the source? The source is from the Nigeria Stock Exchange. Secondary data, company financial report. Those are the source we use. So the source, data collected from the above sources was analyzed using descriptive and comparative method. So we use descriptive and comparative method to analyze this data. Let's quickly move into the discussion of finding. The discussion of finding, we can see that SME perform more tax holiday. From the table you can see tax holiday perform more better than any other matrix that any other incentive, such as investment credits, tax deferment. Tax holiday perform more better than all of these. Then correlation analysis. We can see that the correlation analysis, the relationship is weak. The correlation analysis is weak. Then the limitation that the study faced. One of the limitations is that the study used 25 companies, where they have vast more than 1,000 companies, but in Lagos State. But for the purpose of this research, we have to limit ourselves to 25 companies. In conclusion, the study provides empirical evidence on the relationship between tax incentive and SME growth in Lagos. Thank you.